Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. It is my first playthrough of this game, which is of course my quality build. If you aren't familiar with that fact by now, I hope you would be. It's in the title of the video and I repeat it almost every single video, so yeah, I think that you should know that by now. But regardless, it is still, I'm sorry, the 5th of October. I can't stop. I can't. I've done stuff today, I've done a lot since I last recorded. I am still being productive today, don't worry, I'm obsessed with this. This is how I get huge backlogs of recordings of the Souls series, okay? I just start and I can't stop. It's like, you know, eating Pringles. But long story short, we are going to continue into Anor Londo. Or rather, we're going to... I feel like we have technically reached Anor Londo, so we are continuing into it. But it's almost like we're properly starting it now, because I wouldn't really say that what we went through back there is really going through Anor Londo. This is Anor Londo, what we're coming into now. There is a part of me that wants to use the pike simply because I feel like I'm neglecting the weapon, but at the same time it is quite underleveled. I will mention that the pike is still at a C scaling in dexterity at this point, and that is an issue, but once it reaches an A scaling, I think it reaches an A scaling at plus 14, it like goes to a B and then an A, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, it might actually stay a B scaling. If that's the case, then it's not going to be that great of a weapon in the end, compared to what it could be, but at the very least it will get a damage boost once it does increase to that B scaling from a C scaling. Hello darkness, my old friend. I hate this guy. No, not really. I mean, I just don't like the gargoyles in general. They're just not people that I like, and calling them people is a little bit much, but regardless, I will mention that this guy is more like a lightning version of the previous gargoyle that we fought before. If you do remember, the gargoyle that we were fighting as the second boss, or gargoyles plural, was breathing fire. This guy was breathing lightning, so yes, there is a difference between the two gargoyles, and you can also see a vague difference in the colour of their armour. And I think you could see, based on how quickly I managed to kill him with simple one-handed strikes there, that I'm rather overpowered. Not really overpowered, but I'm very well leveled for this area. That is a free Demon Titanite that you should pick up. I'm not really going to use any Demon Titanite weapons in this game, so well, in this build I should say, in this game, so I don't really need to pick up Demon Titanite. I won't spend too much time trying to get Demon Titanite as a I guess commodity for us, so yeah, don't really expect any of that. I probably won't even fight the Lost Izalith Titanite Demon because it is very strong, I will mention. Sorry guys, I got interrupted. That's a good time for me to get interrupted. Why does this always happen? But yeah, basically as you're going up these buttresses, be very careful because your camera will actually change slightly as you're going up these things. See that? I didn't touch my camera at that point. Now, if you are not ready for that, that's going to seriously send you off target, and that really does suck. But anyway, what we're doing here is going through this window that has already been broken. You can't actually break these windows, which is kind of funny. But one is already broken for you here. There is going to be an enemy appearing behind you when you walk in here. Now, do not be a fool and allow that enemy to do damage to you. One benefit to these enemies here is that they do not actually have much defense, but they do have enough attack for them to be a problem, and it seems that they are able to Estus as well. But regardless, those throwing knives may or may not be useful, probably won't be useful, but anyway. This is a point where some people struggle, and I'm going to tell you why people do struggle at this point. The reason why is because they take it too quickly. What they need to be doing at this point is taking things nice and slow, but they just don't have the patience to do that. Now, what I'm actually going to do is equip a longbow and feather arrows. I'm probably not going to use throwing knives, although I could if I wanted to. I might actually as well equip the pike instead, because that's going to be a good thing. Simply because the Murakumo pushes you forward a lot more as you attack with it, whereas the spear, or the pike more specifically, is not going to be doing that. Now, even though this is unupgraded, and these arrows are not necessarily the most damaging, we're not doing that much damage after all with these. Okay, that's not a big deal. At the very least, we are bringing these guys closer to us which will allow us to take control of the situation a little bit more, I think you'll find. No, don't do that, mister. I don't want that. So as you come closer here, I will be able to do that to you. As you can see, poking with a spear is a very good way to deal with these guys. Come prepared. Either, you know, upgrade your bow or get a spear and upgrade that. Whatever you would prefer. But those are probably the two best ways to deal with the enemies in this area. Because I'm telling you now, you want to have some kind of game plan with these guys. Because they are what's going to fuck you up here. If there wasn't some kind of enemy variable here, you wouldn't really have a problem. All you have to do is take it slow, but... yeah, seriously? When these guys are here, it's your interaction with them that's going to really change what's going on here. Just have to be a little careful here. Beautiful. As you can see, under these circumstances, I am not at risk at all. I'm using not only the spear, but also the bow. The bow to draw their attention and bring them towards me, and the spear to just wreck them without really having to... What? The reason why I aim slightly off to the side is because I believe that the bows are like that. If you do that... oh, maybe it's not like that. In one of the games it's like that. Don't know if it was Dark Souls 2 or Demon Souls that was like that, but... anyway. Do what you want, man. You're just prolonging your inevitable death. Thank you for dying. I will mention that if you do run out of stamina, though, that's going to be an issue. I suppose I'll go cut that chain. I'll go cut that chain. If I could say it properly. Of course, I bet you're thinking, no, you've come so far, Doomlink. I don't find this to be a problem, what I'm doing right now. Because I've done this more times than you can imagine in your life. Like, it would take your entire lifetime to be able to comprehend a number as great as the number of times I've done this before. But the thing is that if you don't do this a million times, it can take some time for you to realise that you need to do what I'm doing right now to get through here. Even if you think I'm being extra cautious, the idea is not for me to stand here and prove, oh, I'm so good at the game. It's to absolutely eliminate the possibility of failure. That is what will get you through here without any problems. If you eliminate the possibility of failure, you're not going to fail, are you? I suppose there will always be a possibility of failure, but the point is that you should try to remove as much of that as possible, and you won't have a problem. So let's go and equip the Murakumo here, and at this stage we are actually going to be connecting two parts of Anor Londo together. At this stage we can't actually return back to the bonfire unless we go back the way we came. In fact, there's no real way to do that, so long story short, we need to connect it by pushing this thing forward. You can actually push it a few different ways. This is as high as it can go. And now it will go to the center. I will keep this cutscene playing just to kind of demonstrate to you what this is, because otherwise you might be a bit confused as to what's going on. But as you can see, we are now here with these two areas connected. And if we push it one more time, we can go further down again to access a new bonfire. But regardless, you are falling down there, and I kind of want to do a drop-down attack on you. That would be really good. Did that? I don't know what that did. That wasn't like a proper drop-down attack in terms of the damage that was dealt there. I wanted to cut that tail there. I didn't end up getting the axe. Sadly. I only say sadly because it would have been nice to just kind of demonstrate the fact that a tail axe does drop from that. But I suppose that was your last chance to get the tail axe. You'd have to have pretty shit luck not to be able to get the tail axe after 3 confrontations. Because I believe the second gargoyle that you fight in the Bell Tower Gargoyle boss fight, which is the second boss fight of the game, does not have a tail, so you only have 3 tails to cut, because both of these two have tails, and the first one in the second boss has a tail as well, so you have 3 chances to get the gargoyle's tail axe. But if you don't get it, it's not going to be a huge problem anyway, because honestly it's not exactly what you would call the best weapon in the game. It's fine, like if you make it chaos or lightning it'll do just fine, but it's not really a weapon that I use too much. Regardless, we are going to continue forward here, and I suppose this is the part of the game that really gets people's blood boiling, you know, and they constantly die and die and die, and I can assure you that I've experienced the exact same thing. This is the kind of area that really makes you question why the hell you're playing a game like this when you are not doing well. Because it's not the easiest thing in the world, I think you'll find. So I will mention that that giant there will leash at that door. Normally he leashes at the door. Apparently not today. In the PS3 version, he leashes at the door, okay? I'm not joking. Normally, okay, he's leashing there. To my memory, he leashes at the door, but whatever. Maybe my memory's shit. That's always possible. But regardless, he will leash. He does not have a huge advancing distance, but I will probably use the bow again to draw these enemies out. Don't know if it's necessarily necessary. But, yeah. Oh, there you go. I totally forgot that you could do that. Ironically enough, these monsters, or enemies that have wings, can actually be knocked off and die from a fall. I mean, can you believe that? I can't. And I've been playing this game for a very long time, and I can't believe that they can die from that. I will mention that if you shield them, they can jump backwards and just end up jumping off the edge. I will try and demonstrate that. See that? And yet people are worried about this area. This place is simple, as long as you know what you're doing. I believe at this stage, even as I pass through here, I could possibly be shot at by the great bow guys, but we'll see. At this stage you have two options. Either run through here, ignoring these two guys. Okay, excellent. Yeah, just having one of you is good. So I'd like to pull you over here, if I could possibly do that. It's not necessary, but it is nice. I'd like to just be able to have a guarantee that I can kill you. Simply because I don't know how much damage you're doing to me at this stage. I don't want to go in there and fuck things up stupidly. There we go, that's what we want. Beautiful. Okay, so hopefully I don't get hit by the other guy. So I'm doing about half damage in one single one-handed strike. Alrighty. Then there's you. I will mention that when you're standing here, you will be aimed at by the great bow guys, so just be aware of that, at the very least. I will try to demonstrate that. You'll see a giant fucking lance pass me in a moment. If not hit me, there you go. So, you don't want to get hit by that. That will basically flinch you very hard. Good. And I don't know how much damage it would do to me at this stage. Once again, I don't really know how my defense for this area is, because I haven't even been really hit properly. I managed to get the Demon Spear there. That's pretty good luck. The Demon Spear is sort of like a Demon Titanite weapon that you can get without needing to use an actual boss soul on a certain weapon type to be able to acquire it. It does require Demon Titanite. I think it could actually be, technically, a quality weapon. Let's actually double check this. I think it is. If my memory is correct. Yeah, I thought so. Nice. So as you can tell... Okay. I need to actually double check that. If that is actually going to be a weapon that'll be good to level up, well, as in the stat scalings increase. Like if it's a double B, we'll do it. Like if it's a B in both. But anyway, at this stage we're going to run forward up here. I have to make a decision. Either I might take off something. I won't take off my shield. I'll need both my sword and my shield. However, if I can possibly... Look, I don't really want to compromise my defense either. I don't like doing a mid-roll in this. Mid-rolls are not nice. So what I might have to do is see if I can fast roll with the Crimson set. If I can fast roll with the Crimson set, then we'll do this, but... No, I can't. Not a huge surprise. Will the pike do enough damage? It probably will. So therefore maybe I'll go defense. But I probably won't... Yeah, okay. That's alright. At this stage what we really need... Okay. This is called the game trolling me, ladies and gentlemen. You see, it's interesting, you get the whole way basically, and I'm about to demonstrate to you that this is a thing that's happening. And yet, I can't do that. It's incredible. As I told you, it is the unlucky Let's Play. Even when I do have the skill to get through it, one tiny little slip up that's, you know, not even my fault. I accidentally, you know, brushed the B button and backwards I go. And, you know, that's just how it is. That's the unlucky Let's Play for you. But I will mention that this won't be a problem. All we need to do, I mean, I'll probably re-equip my stuff again and just kind of do exactly what I did just a second time there, and I'll be able to demonstrate to you what you need to do in this area. I was not expecting to die stupidly there, but what do you do? That shit does happen from time to time. Fucking hell. I think you guys will forgive me for dying in that way. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, I will see you guys back there in a moment. It must suck not having wings. Oh, wait. Anyway. So I guess my soul is going to be at the top over there, isn't it? Yeah. There it is, boys. Anyway. Not a huge fan of that one. You know, using the spear here might actually be better. Let's go equip that. I know they're coming behind me, but I just want to have the additional range here. I think it'll be better for me. See, I'm still doing a decent amount of damage. Didn't particularly want to bounce off there, but anyway. These guys do have attacks that are pretty easy to actually block as well. Damn it. No. Stop that, man. Just chill out. Might actually heal here. Yeah, you fall. You do that. That's funny. I find that to be hilarious. I guess that big overhead strike that he does is not quite so easy to block. It does actually have some considerable strength to it, but... See, look at I can't get over that. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, and I just find that to be very entertaining. But anyway, let's go and get our thing again and do a retake. I'm gonna use the spear. It should be fine. Can I? No. Okay, whatever. I'll probably put on the crimson robe here. Is this... No? Wow, okay. So I guess the full set is what we are going to have to use. It's not technically the full set. Oh, it's because of the bow, okay. Can I use the Eastern Helm like this? It's not like a huge increase, is it? No, it's not. I should have been standing here when I pressed the B button, but anyway. That just sucks. Sad times. But anyway, we're going to equip the Mask of the Sealer, I believe it was called. Now we're just going to top up our health, and I will demonstrate to you what we need to do. I have a few souls, don't I? Yeah, that's a reasonable number. That would kind of suck to lose them, wouldn't it? Well, all the more reason not to fuck this up. Basically, and this is not difficult, I haven't done this for a while, I know, but basically, even if the AI here doesn't do this right, oh, you see, that's okay. Alright. See how he's not pulling out the bow? Alright, that's alright. So, what we want him to do is not fuck with us too hard. That's alright. It's okay. That could have been better what happened there. It's because I didn't get the initial strike. Because I didn't get his initial thrust there, it made it a little bit harder for me to counteract that guy. But as you can see, based on the fact that I was rolling through his arrows there, it is very important that you actually have some kind of maneuverability. So therefore having a light roll like this is absolutely important. You need that. That's a requirement, okay? But regardless, yes, that is my advice to you, and that is pretty much how you get through that area. Just don't do this at the edge of a drop, okay? And then you'll be fine. Fucking Jesus. Anyway, obviously I would have been fine had I not done that, but I did that, and then too bad, you know, you failed anyway. Sorry, Doomlink, you died anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fuck me. Okay, so I might as well just show you the base floor of this area. Or will I do that? Maybe I'll just end the video here. Maybe I'll just have more or less a short video to start with here. It is interesting that that entire process took one whole video, but whatever. I'm going to be doing another video here just in the same recording, but I will split it up. So this has been part 13, hasn't it? Well, there you go, part 13, and I did something stupid like this accidentally. On the unlucky part, on the unlucky Let's Play, or in the unlucky Let's Play rather, if I could speak English that would be great. But anyway, thank you for watching everyone, it has been me, Doomlink, and I will see you guys in the next part, which will be part 14. It is still the 15th of October. No, the 5th. Jesus, I suddenly skipped 10 days. I don't know what happened, but just 10 days suddenly flew past in that time. But anyway, yeah, 5th of October, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.